How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Notna here. We're just playing some Minecraft, episode 0 of building on the Wooden Spoon Minecraft server. This is kind of an introduction to this whole thing. Not only to my base that I've already been creating here, but also to the server itself. So, this is my house. It's a couple stories high. I have a little guest area here. I haven't furnished any of this. I'm still very much in the starting parts of this base building. So let me show you around. Right, so I play on here with a friend of mine from Finland. He might be in a couple of videos. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do these videos mostly about building. So this is his house. It's got holes in it. I diss him for it. This is my house from the outside. I have a doorbell, and the doorbell is I mean, it's not perfect. That's because 1.14.2 yes is terrible. So this is like the outside view of my house. A very nice little starter house here. Shown you the interior already. These little lantern things are pretty cool. So over here we have some again, this is made by him, not me. Oops. Oh, I just put a carrot in there by accident. Cool. Very loud animals, very loud. So we have some and we have a crop field here. We've got a crop field here that we obviously use to living off carrots currently. This is gonna be a windmill when I get around to it. I'm just kind of building all sorts of stuff currently, so whatever I feel like building, I kind of build. I mean, these things are pretty nifty. I don't use them that much. I prefer dirt still. So, kind of plans for this area currently. I'll flash up a map on here probably if I have the effort when I'm editing. So like this main island thing that we're on currently, or like that I'm on currently here. This is gonna be a farming slash mining. This is like where the peasants are. You know, if someone attacks us, I mean, they won't attack us because of the server. I'll explain that later. But like in a roleplay sense, if someone attacks us on this island, you know, it's they'll be able to get to our farms and mining easier than they are to like an actual, like, I guess, middle class. So this is like very much the working class. And then getting more into the middle of here, getting more deeper into like the city. This is the very outskirts of our city. So getting onto this, which is like an island that I basically just covered in this docks kind of theme. There's gonna be a statue on here of me probably, and then I'm gonna build another statue of the other person here, Gecko, over there. He needs to decide on a skin for himself because he's running this old skin currently that he's not very happy with. So like, I've built this. The villagers, they, you know, I've got like actual villagers going around here. They, you know, it's pretty nifty how they can actually like walk around here and like get around these houses and like actually, because I've put kind of beds and like those villager jobs inside of these houses. I've made it very, very tightly packed. Very many rooms, and I'm proud of Mojang's their pathfinding. They actually let these villagers get around these cities, or like these houses. Sometimes they get stuck. Sometimes they try to cut the corner on here. They think that they can go through here to this other one, and these are like the places they always fall. So if I walk around, yeah, you can see there's a few that fall. So I made a bunch of these staircases for them to like get up, but sometimes they can't find them. But that's whatever. It's whatever. I'm okay with that. I've got one here. Yes, this guy, this librarian. We got mending on him, so we converted him into a zombie, and then unconverted him. So like we healed him, and if you do that, the villagers become thankful to you and drop the prices. So we buy mending books for 1 emerald, which is why all of my stuff has mending on it. So this is, yeah, and we've got a grinder over here. it's a dual zombie spawner where the spawners are 7 blocks away from each other. They have one y-axis difference, and one y-axis and like 6 x-axis and 1 z-axis. I'll show you over. I think if I break these blocks, yeah, I can show you. Look, they're so close. So literally I just made the most simple design. They all funnel in through the middle, go over here, and then while I was at work, my friend Gecko built this system where they go up a water stream. They go up and then they fall here, and it's fairly fast. I would love to make this a bit slightly better looking. We get up through here. The entrance to here kind of gets in the way of one of these houses here, so we have to like, I mean, I want to really make a better entrance for it, like somewhere over here. Like go through here, through like a door or something, and find like a proper staircase instead of having to like open and just. So this is mostly like the middle class thing. I'm gonna have ships built around here, and then we get to like this, I guess, like the place where we built this main castle. So there's gonna be a bridge from that place. I'm gonna build a tower on there, and then it's gonna be like a big well, it's just gonna be a big bridge going to this other island here, which is where the main kind of the main kingdom is going to reside. This is where I'm gonna build most of the houses, the markets. I'm gonna build massive walls on the sides. This is I'm gonna build a castle here to build height 256. I think it's 256. So there's gonna be a big staircase going up and then up and then up again to like there, where there's gonna be the very big castle on the top. That's where like the king lives, so like me. We're gonna have, you know, massive docks here with big battleships, and basically last season, well, I'll get to that all later, but I want to be the guy with the biggest base, this thing. So I've marked out with cobblestone this small plot of land for myself, I guess. It goes around, so this is all going to be turned into castle. I might actually have to move those behind that mountain, or like this little hill here, so I can use this hill because I do want to make a large castle here, and hopefully I'll be able to record that all for you guys and make some nice episodes out of it. So I think that might be pretty interesting. So as far as episode 0 goes, I've now showed you all the places, showed you, you know, my ideas, kind of hopefully got you a little bit hyped for what's gonna happen. You know, looking forward to episode 1, I hope. I think for episode 1 I'm gonna try and make that spawner a little bit better, because right now working on getting some, you know, armor and tools. I spend a lot of time at the the zombie grinder. Keko spent a lot of time at the zombie grinder. You know, it's a very important place and it looks like garbage, so hopefully I can make that a little bit better, a little bit nicer, maybe even function a bit better by moving the zombies further away from the spawner before they get funneled up, so more zombies can spawn while the others are going up the water stream. Okay, so this server is called the Wooden Spoon Minecraft server. It is a private, whitelisted vanilla Minecraft server with absolutely no help or plugins. There's a vote shop for things that are a pain to get, such as ender pearls and squid ink. So like this, you can get slime balls, gunpowder, magma cream, blaze rods, ender pearls, ink sacks, and that's about it. You get voting points for voting for each of the votable sites, and it's only if a certain amount of people vote for it. So votes needed for vote party currently is 20, and only the people who are online when the vote party goes off get 2 vote points. So it's not, I mean, it's the best way to do it, because currently in 1.14.2 the mobs, and like basically 1.14.2 is the laggiest version of Minecraft to date, like when it comes to servers and single player trying to run together. So currently we have it set to Luke, the owner of the server has had it set so that if there's less than 15 people on the server, mobs spawn. If there's more than 15 people on the server, mobs do not spawn. And well, basically that just means that mobs never spawn in the open currently, because we always have more than 15 people. We're just waiting for 1.14.3 to come out. So that's why the vote shop is currently such in use. Okay, so this server started a couple years ago on a map, and then they reset that map for the new version of Minecraft, and they reset that again. I played on the second map on this server, the second map. I built a little island. I was getting ready to build this big steampunk thing, and then they reset the map for 1.12. So 1.12, I played 1.13. I played 1.13 all through that map. I had this massive base build. It was great. I'll showcase that later, my old base. I have to download the world download, which will take like 40 minutes because it's like a 40 gigabyte file or something. Well, I mean, it's yeah, it'll take longer than 40 minutes. So, you know, they reset that map, so I instantly started working on this new map, and I want, because last episode, or last season, if you could say that, this guy called Razman, he had this massive base in the desert. I'll showcase that in a later episode as well. It was insane, and I remember like going to his house and I was like, oh, I wish I would have worked on my base for the whole map, because I could have made something like this. So this time I want to be that guy. I want to be the guy with the biggest base. If you want to apply for the server, I'll put a link in the description. The owner's name is Luke. There's very good staff, moderators. It's completely vanilla. You know, it's whitelisted. You don't have to claim anything. There's no wars. There's really not anything for a normal person to worry about on here. Like if you're used to playing on normal faction servers or normal like vanilla PvE servers, there's really none of that. There's no home commands. It's literally just a single player game with a chat, which I really like. And you know, you can do trades with other players. There's a marketplace that hasn't been set up yet, but once it does, we'll make a shop on there, maybe some building things or something. And yeah, I really hope you guys are excited for this as much as I am. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.
Yeet! That was a masterpiece of a video, wasn't it? For more content like this, consider subscribing. Bingo, bango, bongo. Bish, bash, bosh. Peace!